Welcome, dear viewers, to Terrifying Tales. We unlock the world's chilling mysteries, leading you into a realm teeming with extraordinary secrets and eerie intrigue. Buckle up for this adventure. It's not for the faint-hearted. Let the journey begin. Welcome to a world where secrets are as common as the daisies that line the town square. Nestled between the arms of nature, there lies a quaint, small town, seemingly ordinary to the naked eye, but hiding mysteries that chill the bone. Its serene facade is deceptive, a mask that conceals tales of the unexpected, the unexplained, and the downright eerie. This town, with its picturesque landscapes and warm-hearted inhabitants, is home to an unsolved mystery that continues to baffle its residents and visitors alike. In the heart of this town, there stands a relic of the past, an old mansion that whispers tales of a bygone era. Its weathered walls and overgrown gardens are silent witnesses to the passage of time, each brick and leaf a testament to the stories that unfolded within its confines. This mansion, once a symbol of grandeur and elegance, is now a monument to an enduring mystery that has haunted the town for decades. The mystery of the Anderson sisters. The Anderson sisters, once pillars of the community, suddenly vanished without a trace, their laughter and stories replaced by an unsettling silence that has since pervaded the mansion. Their disappearance, as abrupt as it was inexplicable, has left a void in the town that no amount of time has been able to fill. Theories abound, but the truth remains elusive, buried deep within the heart of the mansion, waiting to be unearthed. So are you ready to delve into the mystery of the Anderson sisters, to trace their steps, to listen to their silent whispers, to unravel the secrets they left behind? Then step in, brave soul, for this is not just a tale of an old house. This is the unsolved case of the Anderson sisters, a mystery that continues to echo through the town, a haunting melody that lingers in the air, enticing those who dare to listen. Have you ever wondered what secrets an old abandoned house can hold? Just like a locked treasure chest, the mysteries it carries are countless, each corner of the house narrating a different story, every creak of the wooden floorboards giving away a tale untold. Imagine an ancient, forsaken dwelling, a structure that is a silent testament to a time long gone, nestled in a quaint small town. A town where secrets are woven into the very fabric of its existence, and tales of old echo in the alleys, whispered among the townsfolk with a shiver of reverence and awe. This house, the abandoned mansion at the edge of town, paints a picture of faded grandeur. Its weathered facades and overgrown gardens speak of an era that was. This eerie place was once the home of the Anderson sisters, elegant women whose lives were as mysterious as their sudden vanishing act. The mansion was their world, and they were its beating heart. Their laughter and chatter, once musical notes permeating the mansion's high ceilings, no longer echo within its walls. The Anderson sisters were an essential part of the town, their daily routines predictable as the sunrise. The sight of them sipping tea in the veranda, the sound of their laughter wafting over the gardens, the aroma of their kitchen drifting over the town, became a part of the very essence of the town. Their daily routines, once as predictable as the rising sun, abruptly ceased. The once pillars of their community suddenly became mere whispers on the wind. Their lively presence replaced by a palpable absence, their merry laughter replaced by a heavy silence. They were the ones who had seen the town grow, the ones who had been there for every significant event. Their sudden and unexplained disappearance left a chasm that no amount of time could fill. The mansion, now abandoned, carries a silent weight. The town's residents and its visitors often stand before the mansion, staring at it with a sense of mysterious reverence. To them, it's not just an old abandoned house. It's a monument to the Anderson sisters, a reminder of their existence, their influence, and their sudden disappearance. Over time, many theories have been proposed. The sisters' disappearance. Some believe they were taken by supernatural forces, while others propose they just moved away, tired of the town's mundanity. Still others whisper of a secret that the sisters couldn't bear, that made them vanish overnight. The theories are as diverse as they are mysterious, but the truth is no one knows what happened to the Anderson sisters. Their disappearance is shrouded in a mystery as deep as the ocean. Their life, their tales, their laughter, and their sudden disappearance. All are locked away in the haunted mansion, waiting to be discovered. And while the house stands, stories will be told, tales will be woven, and the mystery of the Anderson sisters will continue to captivate the minds of those who dare to imagine. And just like that, the Anderson sisters vanished into thin air. The local police were baffled, as there was no sign of a break-in or struggle. The incident had taken place in broad daylight, and the neighborhood was left in a state of shock. The Anderson sisters, beloved figures within the community, had been living in their quaint little home for years, undisturbed. Their sudden disappearance was both inexplicable and frightening. The authorities arrived swiftly, their uniforms stark against the otherwise peaceful suburban backdrop. They conducted a thorough search of the vicinity, but their endeavors were met with disappointment. Every corner of the house, every hidden crevice was diligently inspected, but to no avail. The house was immaculate, untouched, making the situation even more baffling. The investigators studied the case with an unwavering focus. The lack of any signs of forced entry only added to the conundrum. It seemed as if the sisters had just vanished into thin air, leaving nothing behind. No fingerprints smudged the shiny surfaces, no footprints marred the polished floors. It was as though a ghost had come and taken away, leaving the house as it was. The growing bewilderment was not restricted to the police. The community watched the proceedings with bated breath, their faces etched with worry and fear. The normally lively neighborhood was now shrouded in an eerie silence, the laughter and joy of the past replaced with an oppressive sense of unease. Each passing day only served to amplify this discomfort, as the mystery of the Anderson sisters' disappearance remained unsolved. The police worked round the clock, their determination never wavering. They chased down every lead, pursued every possible angle. However, each investigation only brought them back to the starting point. No credible evidence, no tangible leads. The frustration in their ranks was palpable as they found themselves trapped in a maze with no clear way out. The officers interviewed neighbours, friends, family, and even distant acquaintances, Anderson sisters, hoping to find a clue, a motive, an alibi, anything that would aid in piecing together the puzzle. The sisters, however, had been model citizens, adored by all who knew them. Nobody could fathom why anyone would want to cause them harm. Despite their tireless efforts, the chilling truth remained. The Anderson sisters had vanished without a trace. After months of relentless search and investigation, the case grew cold. Officers were reassigned, resources were redirected, but the memory of the Anderson sisters lingered, a haunting reminder of the mystery that remained unsolved. As the seasons changed, so did the hope of ever finding them. The case of the Anderson sisters forever marred the peace of the community. It became a story told in hushed whispers, a tale of two sisters who disappeared without a trace. Years passed, but the house remained vacant, a silent witness to a mystery that never found its resolution. The case grew cold, leaving more questions than answers. In the grimmest chapter of a forgotten past, an appalling discovery threatened to awaken the slumbering horror. The chilling echo of this revelation began to crawl through the narrow serpentine streets of Anderson's quaint hometown like a deadly, insidious secret. With every breath held captive and hearts thrumming a dirge, the town cowered in fear as the ominous rumours swelled in the stifling air at a malevolent reality. The dwelling, once a beacon of warmth and joy, had years past been abandoned and left to decay. The laughter of the Anderson sisters, once resounding through the house, had turned into a haunting echo, and the cheer within the walls had surrendered to a harrowing silence that weighed heavy like a tombstone on the heart. Beneath the rotting, forsaken carcass of the house, a shrouded basement was unearthed. It lay buried in the dark, almost choked by the shadows, and lost in the abyss of time. The air was dense with dust, a grim testament to the years of abandonment and scorn. As the first rays of sunlight infiltrated the ominous darkness, they unveiled a sight that would freeze even the most courageous hearts in terror. Hidden in the musty, gloomy recesses of the basement existed a cache of horrifying relics. A gathering of personal possessions was found, each item narrating a chilling tale, a ghastly memory, and a fragment of the sinister puzzle. Hairbrushes still entwined with strands of hair, weary shoes bearing silent testimony to a forgotten past, old faded photographs of smiles that now seemed grotesque, and toys stripped of colour and joy, echoing laughter that now sounded like cries of despair. Each relic bore the imprint of a terrifying story of the Anderson sisters, their silent screams echoing in the void. Scattered chaotically across the room lay cryptic journals filled to the brim with entries that were heart-wrenching and spine-chilling, indicative of a horrifying narrative. Penned in the panicked, desperate handwriting of the sisters, the entries exuded an aura of hopelessness and terror. Each page harboured a terrorizing fragment of the puzzle, a clue to decipher the mystery that was now a nightmare. The most chilling discovery was a wall, etched with dates and names that seemed macabre. The wall, now a grotesque canvas, bore the scars of time and terror. The dates pointed toward unspeakable days of terror, while the names were a horrifying evidence of those who unwillingly became a part of the sisters' nightmare. They were nightmarish, a malevolent puzzle that made the mystery even more deadly. The town was enveloped in a wave of paralyzing fear, the air heavy with dread and turmoil. This ghastly discovery was more than just the unearthing of a concealed basement. It was the unraveling of a perverse tale that had been buried for years, a vile secret cleverly veiled beneath the mask of normalcy. The discovery rattled the town to its core, but the sisters were still lost in oblivion. The Andersons' house was no longer an abandoned structure, but a gruesome reminder of a horrifying past. As the town grappled with this nightmarish revelation, the silence of the house grew louder, each room whispering its own petrifying tale. Every brick, every creaking floorboard, every piece of furniture now held a story that rattled the bones. It was a story that the town wished to bury, yet it was a mystery that demanded resolution. The discovery had not just rocked the town, but had also breathed life into a cold case, setting the stage for a terrifying quest for the truth. To this day, the case of the Anderson sisters remains unsolved. The echo of their names still stirs a morbid curiosity, having birthed countless theories over the years. Each conjecture, more intriguing than the last, fails to bring closure to this enigma. The town, forever scarred, is haunted by the lingering ghost of this unresolved mystery. The sisters' home stands as a mute testament, a chilling reminder of their inexplicable absence. What truly happened to the Anderson sisters? We may never know, and their house remains a silent witness to a tale that chills the bone. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey into the enduring mystery of the Anderson sisters. If you've been captivated, intrigued, or downright spooked, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We've got plenty more terrifying tales to share. Give this video a like and share it with your fellow mystery enthusiasts. We would love to hear your theories too. Leave a comment below about what you think happened to the Anderson sisters. Remember, the world is full of stories that defy explanation, and together we'll keep exploring them. Stay tuned for more terrifying tales. Until next time, keep your curiosity alive and your courage intact. And remember, in the face of the unknown, the most daunting mystery might just be the next corner turned. Good night, and remember to lock your doors.